Good morning, everyone. Once again, this is Black Forest coming to you with another market analysis video. This morning, we're going to be looking at Euro USD. But before we break down this chart and this currency pair, we have to state that this video is for educational purposes only. This is not for financial advice. We all know why you guys are here. You guys are here to find good, credible Forex content that can help improve your ability as a trader and that can help put some money in your pocket, especially during these troubling economic times with high gas prices and high costs of food and other goods we need to live day to day. Why do the hard work? We'll do the hard work for you. Only thing that we ask that you do is like, subscribe, and share the video. Sharing, like, and subscribing will allow you to be able to get notifications every time we drop new trading content. Liking and sharing will allow our content to get further pushed into YouTube so we can continue to build our community of profitable traders. Okay. And also, if you guys want additional content on any other market analysis from other currency pairs, stocks, gold, cryptocurrency futures, please leave a comment below or shoot us an email. Our email is in every description of every video that we post. Just comment or shoot us an email with commodity, forex pair, which commodity or security you want broken down, and we will accommodate you. Okay. So just let us know what you want so we can be able to better serve you. Okay. So if you say I want a US 30, leave a comment for the US 30 or shoot us an email about the US 30. The next day you'll have your US 30 video posted. Okay. So that's all you got to do is just let us know. We'll know about how to better serve you guys. Okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into what's happening on this chart and on with this Forex pair. Let's first start off with the Forex pair. We're going to sort of start off breaking down what's happening with the euro. Okay. So overnight, we did surprisingly have some good, not overnight, around 5 o'clock this morning Eastern time. We did have good, some rather surprising economic news come out about the euro. It was the CPI numbers. And according to the CPI numbers, the inflation actually hanging over Europe is not as bad as they predicted it was going to be. This is why you see the surge in the strength of the euro at this time. So that means that only can mean that the European Union and all the people that's in charge of the monetary and economic business of the European Union are taking a very aggressive role in trying to combat what's happening with inflation and trying to hold off the geopolitical events that are affecting the euro. But we still have that dark cloud of inflation. We still have that dark cloud of the destabilization of the entire European continent's economy from the Russian-Ukrainian war, and we still have the geopolitics affecting over trumping economics due to the due to the NATO and the U.S. Sanctions against Russia having a reverse negative effect on the entire EU's economy. So we do have those things going. We do have those things going on, but those numbers could be the beginning of a good sign of some type of economic recovery happening within the European continent's economy as a whole. But we have to take that with a grain of salt because that can only last but so long, as long as that war is being fought between Russia and Ukraine. We're not going to really see anything solidified happening with the European continent's currencies until we get some type of ceasefire or halt in hostilities between the Russian and Ukrainians. Okay, because you can't really conduct business as usual if bullets are flying all over the place. Okay, so we are going to see periodic increases in strength, like we did see with the euro around 5 o'clock Eastern time this morning when that news dropped. But it's still overall going to be weak due to just the overall geopolitical economic climate surrounding the entire European continent's economy as a whole. Okay. Now the US dollar's been having a very good week coming into the latter part of this trading week. We've been having a lot more positive news than negative news coming out about the US dollar. And we do have some economic news coming out about the US dollar around 8:30 just Eastern time this morning prior to the opening of the New York session. So we're going to have to see how this news plays out with it and the trajectory of the gaining strength of the US dollar. If this news comes out very bullish, very positive, very good, then we're going to see a continuing of a very fast paced trajectory gaining strength of the US dollar. If this news comes out weak, negative, bearish, then we're going to see a slowing down of the traction of the strength being gained by the US dollar. But that does not mean that slowing down means that it's getting weak. It means that it's just slowing down and gaining strength. Does not mean it is becoming weak. So with that being said, let's go ahead and break down what's happening on the chart. So, okay, as you can see, we've been going down for quite some time. Okay, definitely been going down for quite some time. And now looking like we're trying to pick up in price. We went down, came up, made like a classic UV type formation here. Now we're heading up. We had a very aggressive move up, and we're looking like we're having a pathetic push down. So there's a couple scenarios which this can happen. We can have a pathetic push down, and we can continue to go towards the long side. Okay, get to the probably about here or here before we start to see some retracement, or we can end up ranging out, then going up before we continue to go up before we start to see some retracement. But if anything changes in Europe concerning the Russian-Ukrainian war, if it starts to become much more aggressive, okay, or if we start to see more negative news coming out about the European continent's economy as a whole and positive news, then what we're going to see is that all these recent gains towards the long position are going to be aggressively pushed down towards the short side, as we've seen here. Because we were seeing that here for some time. We were going up, going up, going up. Then all these gains are automatically lost due to how aggressive the Russian-Ukrainian war is. So we're almost in the same situation here. Now we could be going towards looks like we're going to continue to go towards the long side for the short to intermediate term, but there's a very strong possibility we could start to have very aggressive push down towards the short position if the war seems to intensify. And it does look like the war between the Russians and the Ukrainians are going to be intensifying even more, as it does seem like any one of them are willing to come to the table for any type of peace talks. Okay, so the likely scenario is we're going to have this push down, range up, then continue to push up to here or here before we start to range out again. Once we get to this general area here, then we'll know how aggressive we're gonna be able to tell how aggressive the war is, and to see how much we're going to get pushed back down to the short side. But if we start to see any type of negative news comes out concerning more negative news than positive news concerning the euro, or if we start to see that the war between Russia and Ukraine is intensifying, then we're going to start to see a range out from here and a continuation towards the short side. Okay? Hope that information was helpful for you guys. Happy trading.